Hello, my name is Michael Carr. Today I am here to inform you about why I believe that all school children should be required to wear a school uniform. Isn't it silly to suppose the way we dress that it'll have an effect on our students' education? Would you enjoy being picked on for not wearing something cool or fresh? By requiring a uniform, it would relieve stress, making a safer environment, and save time on when we are getting ready for school in the morning. By requiring a uniform, excuse me, the crime rate would decrease and we'd all be focused on our education. According to a Procon website, it says, in Long Beach, California, after 2 years of a district-wide kindergarten through 8th grade mandatory uniform policy, reports of assault and battery in the district schools were decreased by 34%. Assault with a deadly weapon was dropped by 50. Fighting went down by 58%. Sex offenses were at 74%. Robbery dropped by 65%. Possession of weapons and weapon lookalikes were decreased by 52%. Possession of drugs went down by 69%, and vandalism was lowered by 18%. And I think that's tremendous. I mean, if you think about it, that's just one town in California, and we have, I mean, obviously we're school wide across the U.S., but if all of us come together and we all were required to wear a school uniform, that would just make the world a safer place, and especially for our children. And I know parents would all want the best for their children to succeed. I actually know from personal experience. I went to a private school, kindergarten through 8th grade, and then I went to private school, high school for 2 years, and then moved to Calvert County and decided to go to Northern High School up the street. Instantly, I noticed like there's totally a difference. You wake up and you see kids that look like they just rolled out of bed, and it just doesn't look good for the school. You see kids over there all wearing black and they're all in a circle, or you see a group over there, they're all wearing blue. I mean, that could symbolize gang violence and you have no idea about it. But requiring a uniform, everyone feels equal. You begin to utilize one another and help each other. Another source I found was Adam on another research website. It says, it promotes identity with the school and class, which emphasizes the common educational purpose. It puts everyone in the same boat so they are all more likely to help each other and succeed. This is the reason why players on sports teams wear identical uniforms. And I strongly agree with that. Later on in life, I mean, there's going to come a point for job interviews or job interventions when you got to look presentable and present yourself, and I think school is the right way to start. One other thing is dress code violations at public school. You have kids that want to look cool and stuff, and they abuse the dress code. And if you wore a uniform, I mean, there wouldn't be a problem. I know we're all waking up in the morning. You know, what am I going to wear to work? What am I going to wear to school? If we all, I mean, a uniform costs $60, so it would save our parents a ton of money. And I know I wore the same uniform for roughly 3 to 4 years until I started growing. My parents didn't have to buy me any clothes that I had to wear to school. I didn't. You had to require a special requirement for their brown buck shoes. You didn't have to buy me any shoes either. I mean, it's just a great money saver for your parents, and I think it's a better educational purpose when your children learn to help one another. And just like sports teams, of course, you're going to help your buddy. You all wear a uniform. You all symbolize one. At a school, you all wear the same uniform. You all symbolize as one. You're there to learn and get good grades and move on into the future. Um, Reducing peer pressure and bullying, especially if you're walking down the hallway and or if you see a group of rich, wealthy kids, you know they're going to be wearing the top of the line polo or whatever it is that's expensive, and you have the low income kids who are just wearing clothes to make a buy. I mean, they don't have any crazy name brands or anything, and you could have those kids making fun of those kids for not wearing the cool clothes or anything. Um, if this law is not enforced, I believe students will become more incited to their appearances, and I believe that it will still fall through. I think they should focus more on schoolwork and not their clothes. Uh, yeah, thank you.